Through this before, but just you haven't been through it here. So just what butterflies or anything special comes out?
Yeah, I think I'm just excited to get the season going. I think we've been going against each other for a long time now, so I think it's just excitement, ready to get out there and play my first game in Starkville.
You've seen games on TV, I'm sure, before, and seen some film, and kind of see what the atmosphere here is like. I mean, what's it going to be like to run out there and hear all that for the first time and know that college football is here?
Yeah, I think for me it's going to be cool because, I've been in the same stadium for 4 years, so being able to run out somewhere different, especially like a place like here, I've heard how electric it is, and like I said, I'm just excited to be able to go out there for the first time Saturday.
Coach Levy said yesterday that the offensive line is probably the group that's made the most progress since January to now. When he says that, what areas have you seen that group grow?
I think they've just grown together. When you get in a system for a long time, and it's been a whole spring, it's been a whole camp, and now getting into the season, I feel like reps and doing it over and over again helps a lot, especially with confidence. So for those guys that continue just to do what they do each and every day, just to grow in their craft has been good and given them a lot of confidence.
We saw some difficulties in the Georgia Tech Florida State game with the coach comm system in a really loud environment. With as loud as this place can be on Saturdays, is there anything you're doing to kind of combat that maybe?
Yeah, I think especially at home it should be fine. I don't know how big of an issue it will be. Obviously we have things that we'll do if it is an issue, but I think more on the road it'll be more of an issue. So.
More generally speaking, what's it been like to have that headset communication and be able to, get the play down from upstairs and communicate to your teammates that way and not have to rely on those boards on the sideline?
Yeah, I mean it's been different obviously because I've never used it before, but it definitely helps out a lot. Coach Levy helps me out and things like that, especially before it hits 15 seconds. So it's going to help me out a lot.
As a starting quarterback, obviously you have to get this team prepared and team ready, and you've been preparing for that since you got here in the spring in January. But you also have the duties of bringing along two younger quarterbacks. How have you handled that role too?
Yeah, it's been good. Those guys are great guys, and they want to learn. They're picking up any information to grow, just like I am. We all came in pretty much at the same time because we're all new to Coach Levy's system. So it's been good to grow with those guys, and hopefully my experience and things that maybe I've been through has helped them out a little bit to give them a little bit of experience without playing much. So it's been fun working with them.
You mentioned so much being new. I was going through the projected lineup. 10 of the 11 guys listed to start are transfers of one year or another. What's it say about college football that you can assemble so many guys into a team and be ready to play this quickly?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is new in college football, and it's kind of the norm now, and so it's definitely different than what it used to be, and it's just you got to grow quickly with guys, and you got to get to know them and things like that, and I feel like our team's done a really good job of doing that. So it's obviously different than the past, but it's definitely been something that we took in a great way, and we were able to bond with each other pretty early on. So it's been a good transition for most of us.
And what does that say for the people that Coach Levy and his staff brought in, that they can bond together like this?
Yeah, I think with Coach Levy, how he relates to the players, it makes us feel like we're at home, and how he can relate to the younger generation. So I think that's the main thing with Coach Levy, and how he can communicate with us just as we would communicate with each other has helped us out a lot.
Before you came here, did you talk to Sawyer Robinson at all just about playing here and just going back to just the atmosphere and everything?
I might have asked him a few questions, but yeah, I think I did. I asked him about Starkville and things like that, but yeah, we talked a little bit.
You guys had to kind of do a dress rehearsal last weekend to kind of get you ready. I mean, what all did you guys kind of do so it's not question time on Saturday?
Yeah, we just went through the whole game day thing. So we would go to the hotel. We did that Friday. Got to see the hotel that we're staying in. I think it's a new hotel. And then we just went through the whole game day and the dog walk, and then going on the field pregame and all that stuff. So just getting a feel for what game day is going to be like.
What do you make of Eastern Kentucky's defense?
I think they're a solid defense. I feel like they got some good players. I feel like their D-line is a strong suit. So that's going to be a big emphasis for us, is blocking those guys up front, and then obviously making plays down the field and with the receivers, and obviously run the football. But at the same time, they got a lot of experience and things like that, so we got to respect that.
Talking about schematically, a big part of Levy's offense is the spacing it creates out wide. How now through fall camp have you seen guys kind of adapt to that?
Yeah, I feel like like I said earlier with the O-line, it's just about reps, and those reps matter. And so the more times you do it, the more confidence you're going to get. And I feel like those guys have a lot of confidence going into week 1.
Outside